The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. Hope you guys were able to check out the House of Stein show last night. Excellent show. We had a lot of fun on that show. It's been, me and Richie were talking backstage about how good the shows have been lately. They've been, I feel like everybody's kind of hitting on all cylinders, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, man, especially when you got a good community of people that you can do this with and enjoy it. So good shit. Hope you guys enjoyed that session, that pre-show sesh, and joined me, or you are continuing to partake in the cannabi. Cannabi? Is that plural for cannabises? All right. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. FOC. Marvel solicitations for September. Movie news, all kinds of good stuff. Rest in peace, Discord. No, Discord will be back soon.
What happened?
Gotta I got so frustrated on it, man, trying to figure out this sound problem that I had to step away for a little bit. There's this echo that happens. It drives me fucking crazy, dude. So I gotta play around with stuff. I gotta be a better professional podcaster.
There you go.
But good shit. What do you think about this news that Ryan Gosling is supposed to be Ghost Rider?
So the rumor's been around. The smoke's been there for almost like a year. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I love it. And if it came from the direct, I believe it.
Yeah. That's a badass image. Ghost Rider is such a cool designed character that every time you see Ghost Rider, it's cool. Like, I don't think there's a Ghost Rider image that isn't cool. Some are cooler than others, but it's just a great character.
You really have to have a good eye for Ghost Rider art to figure out what are the covers with Ghost Rider, because they're so good. With this character, it's so heavily CGI'd. I mean, you and I could probably play Ghost Rider, but Ryan Gosling is perfect because the dude's got so much swag. He's so confident, and you need that. It's borderline smart ass. I mean, he is a smart ass. That you need that with Johnny Blaze.
I got a bad taste for Ryan Gosling for some reason, because I think he's a goofball. Like, I think he's like one of those like dorks, and when you were young, where like he was like cooler than everybody, but he's just like really goofy. Because I had a buddy that I grew up with that would go to these acting classes, and Ryan Gosling was in his acting class as a kid. And
no way, in Arizona? Is he from Arizona?
I can't remember if it was in Arizona or if it was in California. It's one of the two. And he said he was a big douchebag. But that's what you get when you judge a book by its cover and some old school memories. Keanu Reeves should have been Ghost Rider, bro. Yeah,
that would be cool. But here's the thing with Keanu Reeves, is he doesn't talk much.
Yeah,
I mean, almost every single. I mean, besides Point Break, of all the science fiction, I guess Matrix, but. He's just, I don't know. I think Gosling's good. I thought Nick Cage was great. His attitude, not probably the best actor, but you need a cocky person playing Ghost Rider, in my opinion.
Yeah. We'll see. I hope it's real. I just want to see Ghost Rider movie or whatever TV show.
Yeah, me too. I think the MCU needs this. They need a change of pace. I've been saying this for a long time. I think after Deadpool, Wolverine, they are really going to be hedging their bets on this supernatural shit because they need a twist.
Do you think they're going to have Ghost Rider be in that supernatural shit? Like completely?
Well, I mean, technically he is, but he's also an Avenger. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he'll tie into Elsa Bloodstone and Werewolf by Night, but I see him because Midnight Suns is coming.
Did you hear about how
Lilith too?
The Marvel execs and the studios they're kind of like pulling back. They only want to do so many TV shows a year, so many movies a year.
Quality over quantity, they even said. Yeah, I heard that. That's smart.
Yeah. But the shitty thing is that like there's a lot of stuff that they were talking about doing that I have a feeling is going to get canceled that we don't know about yet. I mean, they already canceled a bunch of shit, but I feel like they're going to cancel even more. So,
I really hope they don't cancel Blade because they're having so many problems with Blade.
It's done.
And I don't know what is going on with there.
Yeah. That's done.
You think it's Dunskies?
Yeah.
Shit, that sucks.
Yep. I think it's it won't be made. And you want to hear something else that's crazy? There is a Blade ongoing coming.
Mm-hmm.
So Marvel was really planning on it because they did, they have Blade being in your major, event. Yeah. You end that event with a Red Band comic book, which I still think is kind of stupid. Just do a comic book. It's a cash grab. Yeah. Just do a comic book, man. Do a good comic book. So we'll see. That means that he flips his heel turn, right? He's no longer a bad guy at the end of this if they're going to do a Red Band ongoing with him.
Well, isn't Dracula right now isn't he like in the middle now, like anti-hero?
Yeah, totally. And it's cool. I think it's one of the best parts of Blood Hunt.
Cool.
Are you still reading the Blood Hunt?
No, I'm not. I mean, I am. I just haven't got my books yet from my comic shop. So.
Dude, it is excellent, bro. It's really good. I mean, there's some parts there that you can pick here and there. The last issue wasn't really good. But anyways, I had a couple people recently tell me that they finally read it and they're like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
So, and it's all and to me, the reason why it's so good is because of Blade being evil with his evil team and Dracula. The Dracula angle is fucking cool as hell. So,
I got a question. So why is every single comic shop starting their pricing on these Red Band 1 in 25s at 100 and over? Is it because of the market or is it because they're being charged a certain amount of money?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Because I can't even find like the shops that I'm friends with, they're even saying I can't charge you anything less than 100. I don't want to ask why. I was just wondering. I just thought it was weird.
Maybe they're trying to. Well, I'll tell you why. Because money is tight everywhere right now, man, and it's the hottest probably book on the market or in that range every week that it comes out. Yeah, yep. King of the Golden State's right. Yeah, it's the market, man. It's the way it is.
King of the Golden State. What up, buddy?
I had somebody make a comment on the Hot 10 show. I think it was the Hot 10 show where we were talking about when I asked Stein, I said, should ratios sell for more than the ratio number?
Yeah, I remember that.
To be on the list. And Stein said, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then there was a comment in there that brought up the point that we talk about all the time where that shouldn't be the thing that people immediately go to, the ratio, right? A 1 in 25 should be more than $25 considering how much it costs to get that book. It's more than $25 to get that book. So
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they figure that out because if you really think about it, the ratio should be the cover price minus their discount. So let's just use $4 cover price, even though it's a lot more. At let's just say 50% off the grandfather. At $2 on a 1 in 25 should be $50. because that's how much they. You mean that's the
Oh, your mic just went. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of shitty things when it comes to that. The market right now is the market's rough on comic shops, man.
Sorry, I move around so much in my seat. I knock wires. Shit. No, what I was saying is that's the math, but technically, I don't know. Retailers, let me know. I've got different stories. I understand that retailers have to keep certain information in their back pocket, even for their best customers. But like, do they get these ratios for free, or do they have to pay cover price once they pass the threshold of the deal? If they get them for free, then I guess they could charge whatever they want. So ratio at $1 a piece. Yeah, I agreed with Ben yesterday. I don't know. I remember you guys talking about it. I don't remember what he said because I was paying attention, I think, to the chat or something. But yeah, for it to be on the list, it's got to be above ratio, unless it's like I think he said something like, and I totally agree with it. If it's like a 1 in like 250 or like a 1 in 500 or 1 in 1,000, and it's selling for, say it's a 1 in 500 selling for like 400, 450, or 1 in 1,000 selling for like $800, and people are actually buying the 2 or 3 listings, then I guess that could, that would be the difference.
Steel Cartel says, I'm loaded with MCU insider info. You want some Marvel breaking news? Keanu Reeves is the new Ghost Rider. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I love Keanu Reeves. He's awesome.
Let's get into some FOC stuff. I also want, after we're done with this FOC stuff, I want to show everybody some cool new shit with Cover Price. So I want to call out Cover Price in a good way for doing good things. So cool. Let's go check out our boy Lev Taros' write-up on FOC this week. Another Annihilation 2099 book, man. Are these books selling in the secondary?
No. I mean, there's selling, but not more in Cover Price. I don't think there's like tons of trending up sales. I mean, but is there a ratio attached to it?
It's sad when some of the best news coming out of FOC is that this book is on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
First appearance of Silver Surfer 2099.
Shout out to Sleepy John, Jimmy. They used to have a show. You guys remember it? Comic Book Wars. I used to watch it every week. It was definitely my favorite. It was my number one. Tales of Flip Side was my number 2. And long story boring, I think it was Jimmy that said it. And Jimmy said that he read something to the effects of the MCU was working towards the end of what is all becoming in the Marvel Universe, which is the year 2099. And that was going to be like the final phases or the end phases of the MCU, which phase 10, 12, whatever it is. So all these ones, I mean, I don't even know if I'll be alive then, but it's I'm saving. I buy all these 2099s and I just throw them in the long box.
I picked up like probably 10 issues, just dollar issues of Doom 2099, the old school Doom at the end of the run. That was a great series, man. That was a really good series.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. All right, next. Blood Hunt Red Band edition number 5. There's some good covers for this. We'll go over them. But the Pepe Larraz cover. Yeah.
But red.
Explicit version of the 5th issue of the Blood Hunt crossover miniseries. Captain America number 11. First appearance of Malik, the Guardian and Death. What is that? That sounds interesting. As I understand it, this issue by Straczynski features 3 new characters. Malik, his sister, the Guardian, and what appears to be the new personification of Death. Oh, that's fucking cool. I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, I want to see some of the other covers on this one.
Wait till you start. You look. After you're done here, wait till you see these J. Scott Campbell cover for Witchblade.
Oh, it's the best, bro. J.
So
Scott
nice.
Campbell is on fire, man.
There's a Sienkiewicz one too for that.
It's ugly. Sienkiewicz is terrible.
It's weird looking, definitely.
That's a good Torrin Clark, though. I like that cover. It's a real good cover.
Is that cover A?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nakayama Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe cover. That's pretty cool.
He's wearing Captain America shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Captain Deadpool. He's got an eagle on his arm. Ramos. He's reading comics. That's actually kind of cool. Marvel Comics Presents variant.
Yep. Definitely.
There you go. There's the McNiven. We knew they were coming. These are the posters. There's posters of these for the movie.
Hood's coming in.
Nice.
I'll give him a link.
Oh, I forgot to put the fucking link in the... Sorry, you guys. I'm a stoner.
Want me to put it in there? I'm in there right now.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I am a complete fucking stoner.
Excuses.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
So we're going to have another one of these. Dude, I was too ripped, bro. I apologize.
Whatever, bro.
Did you see these?
Man.
Did you see
Man.
this?
MEH. Man.
You don't like this?
Mm-mm.
Check out.
Burned out. I'd rather have the take the money and buy that Hulk. What is that? 7, 2014.
Oh,
Those are down in value right now. So
Look at the art on those. There should be just the pencils of those. Let me see if I can find.
after this, you need to show Hood the JSC for Witchblade.
I think I've seen it.
Cream is Speedo. It's disgusting, Richie.
McNiven art, that's it.
I love McNiven, man.
He posted it on somewhere. I just can't remember where. Might have been on his Twitter.
God. Fucking Secret Wars 8 is doing a facsimile fucking ratio. Are you kidding me?
It's a foil too. Foil.
It's terrible. It's terrible looking.
That's not Steve McNiven. That's not Steve McNiven either. Anyways, I'm over it. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'll check this out. 3 new appearances. Sounds like something I'm into. Dark Knights of Steel All Winter #1. Foil variant by Homari. All right, let's see what this is. Artist Homari Works continues to get my attention with this DC official variant.
King of the Golden State. There we go. Bam. Exactly.
Well, he did 2 versions of it. I was trying to find it. There's another one where it's flipped.
Did you see the...
I'm just not... I got to be honest. Like, I know that this person's a good artist and she has skill or they have skill. I'm just not into this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm out. All right, let's continue. This is badass right here. Look at that. Jason Howard's Storm Shadow cover in front of the Arashikage.
I love Storm Shadow.
Tattoo thing. That's fucking awesome, man.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. Zatanna cover by Nathan Zerdy. I like how he made it look old, like an old poster. Magician poster.
There's a couple of Zatanna covers that are pretty badass.
Yeah. We'll have to check this out. Superman 16, Zatanna and Superman cover depiction by Nathan Zerdy, by Joshua Williamson. He's leaving. He's bailing. He's like, fuck that. All those people are bailing, and we talked about the other day about how, are the big two falling apart. They're starting to crack a little. And then we got the news of the new DC Absolute universe that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. That is completely idiotic in my opinion, but I do like this cover. Venom vs. Reborn #2, first appearance of Viking Venom. I think that looks cool.
Is that little baby Venom?
Yeah. I think that looks cool. I'm just over Venom verse stuff. I'm a bah humbug tonight.
Bro, Venom goes to school, bro.
I think this is a cool cover, though. Don't get me wrong. I really like the way that Viking looks, and that's a cool, whatever the hell that is. Baby Venom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Here you go. Venom War #1. The Clayton Crane Venom horse. Have we jumped the shark?
A fucking symbiote horse?
Have we jumped the shark?
Holy shit.
Oh my God, man.
It's crazy.
That's pretty rough.
It's fucking stupid, man.
Right? I gotta look at that.
Do you have the Venom horse cover?
Oh man.
What's next? Fucking Venom sea monkeys?
Yeah. Venom chupacabras.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, vampire fat.
Where's this shit? Venom War #1.
Venom zombie.
Dude, with all this alien shit going on, I wonder if the chupacabra is real.
Look how cool that A cover is. Dude, that's badass.
It's decent. Is that Dylan Brock down there in the bottom?
Yeah. So Venom War, they're all fighting each other. Like Dylan and Eddie are fighting each other. Nice. Carnage and somebody else are fighting. Like
Anti-Venom.
Yeah.
Agent Venom, whatever he is.
Yeah. That's a cool A cover.
Paging Donny Cates.
Yep. That's terrible. That's a 1 in 100. Oh my God, that's rough.
Is that Bash?
1 in 100.
Is that Bash?
Yes, that's Rose Bash. Yeah.
Oh, bad job, Bash. Bad Bash. Bad Bash. No good.
The color is muted. Yeah, pass.
Watch it. It'll be on the Hot 10.
I kind of think this is kind of interesting.
Hey, dude, I'm digging that one.
Yeah,
man.
I think it's interesting. Yeah.
I like it. Who is it?
Caruso. Chris Giarusso.
Check out the NYX Lobo. NYX Lobos.
Oh yeah. There's the Venom.
Oh yeah, I did see that, Richie. That one's a good one, man.
That is garbage, man.
Who's that? The Black Stallion?
Yuck. Foil variant. It'd be cool if this is the foil and it pops, but it'll probably be muted. But that's a cool cover. I wish this had like this pink shit on it. There you go.
No thanks.
John Tyler.
That's a hard pass for me, Brian.
No thanks. That straight up looks like claymation. Like it's way digital.
Yeah, this one needed a background like he did with Darth Vader because it's a good image. It's just,
I don't know.
Yeah. Philip Tan, connecting variant, regular Rose Bash, Scotty Young, and then back to the A cover.
Scotty Young and the grimaces.
Have you guys been to Cover Price recently?
Yeah, I go all the time.
Dude, they updated their website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, look how
I
good
wish,
this
I wish
looks.
they put it on the app, bro.
Dude,
Do they even have an app? I never knew that.
This is so gorgeous how they have updated it. They've got the weekly top 10, the runners up, and then their articles, right? You go down, it's got all the new releases. We can look at all the new releases. You know what they need to do? All they need to do now, Matt, is create an FOC page like you have the new release page, and I'll never leave cover price.
I'll never leave cover price anyways, but
Look how good this looks, man. And you click this and you can see all the new releases. Here's all the articles they do. And this isn't me like fucking glazing cover price because they asked me to. I use this page for all of my shows. Every single show I do. And it is really a really good webpage. They've done a really good job. Matt said he was going to update it. They were updating it, and it's just really, really good. And I love their shakers stuff. I started checking out their shakers, their daily shakers. And their daily shakers kind of reminds me of our Almost 10, right? Because there's a lot of shit that they see. Did you hear about this shit? Did you guys hear about the Albedo number 2 news? Somebody paid $33,000 for a 9.6.
The fuck out of here, man.
A 9.8 sold for like $28,000 a few months ago. And they must have just not known, right? That can't be.
Unless they're fucking with the market.
I saw I forget who did it. It was one of the content creators put a post up like, did they not do their research and just didn't know what a 9.8 sells for and overpaid, $6,000 or whatever for fucking $5,000 for a.
Unless there's something in there that we don't know about that they're jumping on.
Yeah. I mean, it's a scarce book. Don't get me wrong. It's a super scarce book. But I just feel like if they paid $33,000 for a 9.6 and a 9.8, have I not signed in? A 9.8 sold for $25,000 in May, a few days ago, like a month ago. May 28th, a 9.8 sold for $25,000, and today a 9.6 sold for $33,000.
I bet the motherfucker's happy too. I got it. I didn't think I was gonna get it, but I got it.
Yeah.
I hustled the fuck out of him. 33 grand, dude. That's all.
Shout out to Economics and Comics, Billy, one of the good guys out there. Make sure you're following his content on YouTube and go check out his FOC page, his bundle page if you want to buy these. He does really good deals on this stuff, and he ships very well too, according to Hood. And here's the NYX art germ cover.
Oh yeah, Billy. Yeah, good man.
Yeah, this is so he does a version too for 1/100.
Yeah,
I like it.
The foil you were talking about. There's badass something killing the children in prison. Ooh, look at that. That's amazing. That's awesome. Really good for the 40th issue. Is that what it is? No, 39.
39, dude.
This is pretty good too. Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Something Is Killing the Children fan, but that's pretty badass.
You're not?
No. I mean, I'm a fan of like what it's done, and I just I probably if I continued reading it, I'd probably still be a fan of it. Movie variant. You hear they're ending Star Wars comics? They're yeah, we'll talk about that. Oh, look at this. I didn't
They
see
should
this
end
one.
the Disney Plus shit. That's what they should end.
Look how good that is. Viking Venom by Derek Chu. That's fucking awesome.
That's different.
Yeah. That's really good.
Man. Yeah. Okay.
Here's the Lobos. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Mama! Bro, those heels, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it, Villalobos. Bro, can you go back to that?
Yeah.
Scroll down. Mama!
Yeah, that's good, man. That's really good.
Man, that's a good cover.
Yeah, that's going to be excellent. Destro number 2, where the twins are shining off his chrome dome.
Hey. hey, bro.
Look at this. This is interesting. That's an interesting cover right there. For a Turtles book? That's creepy. That's a Jock cover. He had that horrible cover last week. This right here is fucking awesome. I like this a lot.
What? Steel Cartel bought the original art for that Lobos cover? Are you kidding, bro?
Is that what he
That's
said?
fucking awesome, dude.
Wow.
Where did you get it at, dude?
It's crazy. Look
Check
at
out
this
Dark
Wolverine.
Knights of Still Winter. Is that what it's called? Dark Knights of Still All Winter. And check out the Panosian 1 in 25 and let me know what you think.
What do you think of this? I think that's pretty good. They just fuck it up with this right here. Momoko, terrible. Separation. Paulo Sequeira always does a good Venom, but that's not good. He looks like a baby whale, orca. Looks like an orca.
Bro, that looks bad.
That's not good. And he always does a good
I bet
Venom.
McFarlane's laughing his ass off, dude. So look at this.
Jesus. Dude, I pulled out. I'll talk about
Hey,
it later.
You walked into that one.
Holy shit.
I haven't met your kids yet. Oh, wait, you pulled out. Never mind.
Dude, I was going through comic boxes, right? And I got to an area of the room where I haven't been in like months because there were so many comic boxes there. And there was like a whole fucking run of X-Men from like 300 or something down to like 100. I couldn't believe
No
it.
way.
No, none of the major hits like 266 was not there.
But did you get any of the Claremont Burns stuff from
All
the
of it.
100?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Really nice condition too. All right. Let's see here. Ultimate Black Panther Boss Logic. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, there's a good incentive for this one. It's David Mack. I like it.
Oh, look at that. NYX the Lobos. That's
with the trade.
yeah.
He does a version too. I just don't like her costume,
I don't either.
but
I agree.
I do like it.
I agree. I think it's a stupid costume.
Mhm.
There's the Catwoman that he does.
Okay, Dark Knights of Steel All Winter. And look at the Panosians right next to it. Tell me what you think.
Where is it?
Right next to the left of Catwoman.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, the Panosian. 1 in 25.
All right, hold on. I gotta
Will
go
it show?
to. No, I gotta go to.
Where is it? Yeah, it's down there in the bottom. Incentive covers. There it is right there. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, I'm not one to buying comics with shirtless men, but that dude definitely has old man strength.
1 in 25.
Drawn well. Very drawn well.
I like this one for the 1 in 50.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy looking too. I like it.
Looks like Santa Claus is pissed off, bro.
Yeah.
Santa's evil brother, twin brother.
All right, let's run through these quick like.
He's all, those fucking kids ain't getting no presents.
I like this black, white, and green series that they're doing.
Oh, that's a
Which-
good cover. Who did
Yeah.
that?
With turtles?
Russell?
Yeah.
Are you reading it?
No, I just think they look cool.
Okay.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm. More Venom stuff. This Marvel characters versus the aliens is weird.
Yeah, dude. Why, bro?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Give a fuck, dude.
Strange Academy Blood Hunt number 3. That's a cool cover. Holy shit. Dave Wilkins. They fuck it up with this Netflix thing right
Man,
here.
dude. Look at that, Dave Wilkins, bro. I pressed a sketchbook for Dave Wilkins, man.
Yeah, he's one of the best artists out there. And they
You
mess it up
should have
with that
seen
big
the
black
sketches he
Netflix
had in there,
logo
bro.
and black and red Netflix logo right there. Damn, that sucks. That's a really good cover. Way to ruin a cover.
Looks like my Red Hood stickers, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude?
Yeah.
Damn copycats, bro.
All right, let's see here. Blood Hunt number 3, the second printing. I wasn't a fan of that cover anyways. More of the Jose Luis Garcia Lopez stuff, which is cool. I like that. Ooh, what's this? Tedesco? It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Witchblade, blank sketch variant. That's cool. Where's the 1 in 50 is already sold, huh? He sold out of the 1 in 50 probably. So these are everything that's still available, I think. I think if I hit, I don't know.
Type in
Oh.
J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, I'll go straight to it on just doing a quick look for everybody out there. All right, here we go. The cover of FOC, right? Yep.
Oh, there it is. Mama.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Really good cover. The trade dress is perfect. The image, even the top cow thing is small enough to where it doesn't mess it up. Like and I love the image part. It's got the art in it. Like that's a really
he nailed it, dude.
Yeah, this is a great design cover. Cover of the week.
I will have that in a 9.9.
This might be worst cover of the week.
Yeah, dude. Mm-mm.
That's fucking terrible.
That could have been so much better, dude.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Is what it is. All right. More. There's the Venom stuff that's garbage. Truth or Dare. It's interesting. Blood Hunt number 5. Did you see any of the Blood Hunt covers?
No, I can't get into that shit, dude. I
Really?
don't know why.
It's good, dude. All right, check this cover out. That's a cool cover right there. That is a cool cover, man. I love how Strange is in his astral form. Dr. Doom is a badass. And Dr. Doom's just been sitting it out this whole time. He's set up Latveria to where the vampires can't get in. And he's just sitting, high on the hog and just waiting. So he's getting into the fight. This is a 1 in 25. This is going to be a hit, bro.
It looks good.
Yeah. Really fucking good. Strange. Momoko. Yeah, that's garbage Momoko. Gelato connecting. NYX stuff. The cover B for the Masters of the Universe. That's an interesting Wonder Woman cover. Bondage Wonder Woman cover.
You see, they're doing Battle of the Planets. Gotchaman.
That's cool. Who's doing the art?
They have a couple of different artists. Sanford Green.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, type in Gotchaman.
Oh, I gotta get one of these. Look at that. I collect Uncle Sam comic.
Oh yeah,
Uncle Sam covers.
I found one that I think you'll like.
Yeah. Did you get your Black Cat 184 or whatever yet?
Mm-mm.
It should be at your house by Monday. Richie got his shit.
Fucking bullshit. You snipe. I was gonna snipe you, but
you were.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be. I was like, I'll just put a bid. And...
I honestly thought, I was like, you know what? I was like, he's not gonna go any higher than this. And then when I saw you like put that bid on there, I was like, oh no.
Hey, dude, I
really
picked those up left and right, dude. I got like 8 copies of that.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I've only had 1 copy. I got it out of a Batcave Comics mystery box, and it was like a 3.0. It presented really well.
Check this out.
I flipped it. I ended up flipping it, made it $100 off of it. So.
Look at this.
That's cool.
Right? That is a cool fucking cover, dude. John Royal, Jinx.
Yeah.
So
East side? Who's sharing it?
I don't know.
J. Scott Campbell's little brother, dude.
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know.
Well,
that.
it looks just like J. Scott Campbell art. It doesn't just look just like, but it's pretty damn close.
It's pretty damn close, man.
But that's a great cover, man.
You gonna get it?
Right? They're at a show, and Campbell, hey, what's your fucking problem, bro?
I bought 2 copies. Right. I had to buy 2 copies, man.
Of this one?
Yeah. They're only $19. Supposedly there's only 500 of them, but who knows? Yeah, here. Let's go.
There's 500 in this room.
Let's see. There you go. If you guys want to go check it out. For everybody out there. I don't know anything about Eastside Comics. They could be a really good store. They could be a shitty store, but I do know that that's a cool cover, and I'm a G.I. Joe fan, and I'll buy that every day. So, all right. So, here's the news about DC. Did you guys see this? This absolute DC universe?
No.
All right. So, they're doing this thing where Scott Snyder and a bunch of other... Here, I'll just read it up here. Scott Snyder, Jason Aaron, and Kelly Thompson are all going to come back and do a ultimate... It's basically an ultimate DC universe, right? They're calling it absolute DC universe, though. And they're restarting everything. They're saying it's going to be continuity. It's going to hold its continuity. And you know what, man? I just want everybody to know that this is fucking stupid. This is so dumb, and they pull the wool over our eyes every time they do this. They say that they're going to do this and they're going to keep this and and it's, think of something different. Like, we already have 3 ultimate universes in Marvel. You just write a good comic. Why do you have to do this? It says Absolute Universe is intended to be more of a hands-off affair on Snyder's part, with the creators being given more of a carte blanche to achieve results closer to the All-Star line. Yeah, I forgot about the All-Star line. They tried that in DC and it didn't work. An A-list creators on board, but Absolute Universe is only one prong of the changes that Scott Snyder is involved with at DC, which is referred to as DC All In, a larger initiative that aims to spotlight DC's entire lineup. A lot of creators are finishing their runs in September or October. Look for something big in October, November. There will be a reboot or even a relaunch of the main line that will remain intact, and continuity, along with some creative teams, will continue. What the fuck, man?
Didn't they just try this on the Rebirth, the New 52 stuff? They tried to change the continuity into that.
Yeah. Just pick one and stick with it, I guess.
So they're going to have 2 continuities, you're saying? So they're going to have the DC Universe stuff, and then they're going to have this new one?
Yeah. So Scott Snyder is spearheading DC's new Absolute Universe, a separate line of comics. Top creators like Jason Aaron, Kelly Thompson joined Snyder to redefine iconic heroes. The Absolute Universe will have its own continuity, possibly crossing over with the main DC line. What? You're just going to fuck it up. That's just going to fuck up your continuity. Expect more news and possible releases at the upcoming San Diego Comic-Con. What the fuck, dude?
I wonder why.
I would rather Scott Snyder do like a 12-part miniseries, like with Batman or something like that, and bring Capullo back, and do something like that than to fucking just. Then we're gonna have like 20 covers of every single fucking thing, dude. Teen Titans and Batman and Detective and all over again, dude. You know,
I don't need to see the origins of all these characters again. You know, I don't need to. We don't need to reboot everything for the 50th fucking time in comics.
hey, bro, you know how bad it is, dude, when you gotta fucking do a comic on the Butler, dude, like Alfred and shit, dude. That's how bad it's gotten to you. Like,
Dude, they even did light of action. Pennywise.
Yeah,
What was it called? Pennywise or something like that?
yeah, dude. Like, who gives a shit, dude?
Listen to this.
It's
Hood. What exactly what you're talking about? They write about. Bleeding Cool understands, however, that rather than some single creator-focused line or something with a major editorial driver such as Dan DiDio's New 52 or Jeff Johns' Rebirth, this is intended to be more of a hands-off affair on Snyder's part, with creator being given more carte blanche to achieve results closer to the All-Star line with major... Like, what the fuck? It's the exact same thing. They're even saying... the bringing up the two times where you... Oh, my God.
What is it, Absolute Batman and Son?
This is cool. I'll read this. This is
I'll
one of my
read it, but
yeah, Grant
man.
Morrison. This is the absolute edition of the Grant Morrison run. Yeah, this is that's cool. Absolute Power is their new event that they're doing. So, anyways, other news. We got some more news. Hold on here.
Wolverine Revenge.
So this is DC's September solicits. Okay. Books that are coming out September, the first week of September, I think. They're doing a new Wolverine series called Wolverine Revenge with Greg Capullo doing the art and the covers. Okay. So here is the cover to number one. This is the, what is this? This is the Stephen Platt.
Bro, that's Stephen Platt.
That's not bad for Stephen Platt.
I'm just looking at that Rose Besh cover, hoping you skip over it.
Yeah. Who's that? That is Capuccio, Rose Besh. All right, look at this. This is pretty cool. It's like the old school, but look how bad the trade is for this.
What the fudge? Oh my goodness!
It ruins every cover. This is Capullo.
Fine.
Look how bad that trade is. It's so ugly, man. There's some good covers though. In this.
What's that Deadpool one?
Look at this Scotty
Oh,
Young.
that's a badass Scotty, man.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
I'll get a
BMX
that.
bike. Yeah.
That's a full-blown off-road BMX bike.
Yeah. That is so cool. That's a really good one. There's more.
GT.
This is even though I'm not a fan of the series, this is a pretty cool cover. Predator vs. Black Panther.
The Predator's view.
Yeah. They're doing a facsimile of Uncanny 274. Savage Land. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Hold on. There's.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, wait, that Phoenix.
Oh, this one right here.
Yes. Not that one.
This one.
That one.
Huh.
That one's good.
Ben Harvey. There was some good covers. I don't know if I like this cover or not.
Cho? Is that Cho?
Yeah, Michael Cho, I think.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
Got that Bronze Age feel to it.
Yeah. Look at this.
Long short alert.
Yep. That's a good Jubilee cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gonna love that cover.
Yeah. Nightcrawler. That's a cool Nightcrawler cover.
Is that Besh?
No, that is Asrar. that
It's
the
not
name?
bad.
Oh, wait, hold
I
on.
like it.
I don't know who that
Who did the
is.
Gambit?
The Gambit.
Wait,
This one?
wait. The Gambit. Let me see that.
Decent.
It's all right.
That's not bad. Dazzler. Yeah, Terry Dodson. This one's not bad either. Is that Kari Andrews? Or
Damn.
who is that? Yeah, Kari
Tiggle
Andrews. It's
bitty.
foil. Foil.
Tiggle bitties.
Yeah.
So is Taylor coming out in the movie or not, bro?
No. She's not.
It's official.
Yeah. Hold on. Look at this. They're putting this out. And John Tyler Christopher.
It's not
You
right.
guys go check out. If you guys didn't see John Tyler Christopher on the Industry Show, go check it out. It's on the YouTube channel and in the playlist. He talks about this, but he doesn't mention it by name. You know he's talking about it, and he was not happy about this.
No, I don't blame him.
Yep. The Gleason. People like this. I don't like it.
It's different.
Yeah. Look at this John Romita Jr.
Bro, that's bad, dude. The fuck happened to him, dude?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty interesting, right? There's a
Mhm.
couple more. Hold on. There's the
What
Wolverine
was that
stuff.
Deadpool?
This is David Mack. Look at this. What do you
Red
think about
Band?
that?
Ooh.
That's good, dude.
Right?
I like it. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Just with the black background, it changes David Mack's stuff so much.
Bro, that looks expensive.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good cover.
What if there's a virgin too?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. That's a terrible Spider-Man cover. Looks like his head's upside down. Venom War. That's a kind of cool cover.
Is he wearing slippers?
Is that well, oh my god. Is that Bedlam? That's Bedlam, right?
I think so. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's a cool cover.
Man, Daredevil ain't got a chance, bro. Get out of here.
Everything is going to be Venom shit, symbiote shit for the next month or more. Everything. It just keeps going, keeps going. This. What do you think about this?
It's good. It's good, but I'm not purchasing it. It's not something I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I like that. And then this. This is Ultimate X-Men. I love this.
That's not bad, dude. I like that.
I really
Cool
like
concept.
this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
what do you call that? Point of view or?
they do that a lot.
Right.
They do that a lot. There's one where, like, I forget what it was, but the point of view is somebody reading an Avengers comic. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Who is this? This is Del Mundo. Yeah, that's cool. They're doing this Ultimates 4 series, and I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. More Ultimate stuff. This is a weird cover to me. Right? Weird. And then I think... Oh, they got more Disney stuff coming.
Oh, good Lord.
I think that's... Oh, look at this. Remember how I was talking about Spider-Man 2 Reign? That's Miles. That's a pretty cool cover.
Old man?
Yeah.
Old man? Miles?
Yeah,
Old
that's
man
Peter
Miles.
is an old man, and Miles is an old man.
I
Miles
can't wait
is
to read
jacked.
it.
Yeah. It's going to be really good, I think. That's number 3. Look at this cover right here. They're doing Spider-Man black suit and blood. Look at that. I like that, man. I think there's going to be some really good covers for this one. There's going to be some really good fucking covers for this run. I don't know if I like this one that much. Pass. Kid Venom stuff. All right, look at this. Beautiful. Spider Society. That's gorgeous. The trade kind of messes it up. I wish the trade was a little bit different. But that's a beautiful cover.
Right.
Spider Boy, that's a pretty cool cover. I heard the last issue of that was really good. Ghost Spider. This is Mark Brooks. It's not that good. Actually, it's okay. It's a little more cartoony for Mark Brooks. Maybe it's just the color. And I think that's about it. Oh, this is a cool
Whoa! Go back up.
This right here. Oh yeah,
Right-
here's the
yeah.
Ultraman. Yeah.
The Ultraman with the Avengers. Oh man, god damn it, dude!
Yeah. Kyle Higgins.
What we doing, man?
Yeah.
Let's put the Jeffersons with the Avengers. You know, like Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
The cast of Seinfeld with the Avengers. You know,
Fantastic Four. Did you hear they're ending Doctor Strange also? More facsimiles. Namor, that's an interesting Namor cover. Scarlet Witch, there's probably going to be some really good Scarlet Witch covers because that looks pretty good. That's a really good cover. That's really fucking good. What up, Josh? How you doing, brother?
hey,
What up?
What's
That
up,
is
brother?
fucking beautiful right there.
Got off the How May We Help You sale.
How'd it go?
how'd it go, man?
That was good. We ended up like talking just about like Star Wars and stuff for like a couple hours afterwards, so that's why it's so late.
Were you talking about how they're ending Star Wars?
They're ending it?
Yeah, did you guys hear about that?
Uh-uh.
Hold on here. Let me show you. Marvel Comics will bring its two flagship Star Wars comics to an end in September 2024 as Star Wars and Star Wars Darth Vader both conclude their respective 50th issues. These finales will pave the way for the next phase of Marvel's Star Wars roadmap, one the publisher teases will take readers to a different area of the galaxy far, far away. So they're going to reboot it. Yeah.
I hope they do an Acolyte.
Bro.
Gotta get the variant covers on that.
Speaking of Acolyte, I think Nemesis Prime was doing a one-not sale.
Was he?
Yeah.
The Acolyte is very funny, man. It's very funny right now. I think that are you guys all watching it?
Terrible.
Are you guys all
Yeah,
watching it?
I just binged all the episodes today.
So I'm waiting for Smilo Ren to take off her helmet and it's Kathleen Kennedy underneath. Just ruining all of Star Wars. Fuck it. I'm just gonna kill you all of them.
It's fucking Yoda. Who did you expect?
Yeah. It's pretty rough, man. What did you think, Josh?
As a non-diehard Star Wars fan,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it seems fine to me. I don't have any complaints, but you
Yeah.
know, I'm not like one of those people that know all the lore and you know can reference everything. Like when I watch
Yeah.
that stuff, I just turn my brain
Well,
off
you
and
see-
enjoy what I'm watching.
They make it feel like there is no lore.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like the Game of Thrones, like the new series, like
It's awesome.
you feel there's
So
a
good.
lore there,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. History,
like-
continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, you just like this could be something else. Like this could be like Star Trek or something, dude.
But the last season of Game of Thrones sucked. They had continuity issues. They were leaving Starbucks coffee cups in the background. I mean,
Yeah.
They
think
they shit the bed.
I think it's starting to become more and more clear that if you in this day and age, in order to start off on the right foot, you really need to have somebody that is a fan or knows the history of whatever it is they're writing. I really feel like that, because I feel like that's the biggest problem with comics. I feel like that's the biggest problem with Disney, Star Wars, MCU. I think it just goes to show that if you have somebody that really is they don't necessarily have to be a fan, but they really need to know the history of what they're getting into. You can't be like Taika Waititi and be like, I'm not going to read a Thor comic. Like, fuck off, and go do Thor. You can't.
Do you think they're doing it so bad so that they don't have to do any more Star Wars? Right? All right, we tried. You didn't like it. Oh well.
I don't think they're going to stop doing it. I mean, like I said, I enjoy it, but that's just
so
me.
much money. Yeah, they're not going to leave that money.
Don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars, but this, you watch it and go, man, this could be so much better. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. At least we have something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was watching this YouTube show, new YouTube channel that the algorithm took me to when I was getting ready for the show. And there's these two guys, and they were talking about the Acolyte, and they were saying a lot of very interesting things and viewpoints. And it made me really realize that there is that loss on the history is something that is happening on knowing the background of stuff. And when you also look at it as some of the stuff where they've done really well, you take a look at, and this is another travesty, Bo DeMeo needs to be put back on X-Men 97. But Bo DeMeo is a perfect example of where you have a guy that really loves the IP, really knows it, and just hits on all cylinders. That's, to me, when I say stepping off on the right foot, or you're using the right type of gas, cooking with the right type of gas, that's what you need. You need a head start, because there's just been too much shit where people are just like blah, like fuck, I don't want to watch this.
So I'm curious, why Red Hood and Bryan, why do you guys not like, what is wrong with the Acolyte that you guys don't like?
I think there's a lot of cheesy moments. I think that first of all, I'll say I think that the Sith character that is really cheesy. I think it's super cheesy. I think that you don't have any of those lore moments. Like, build the character up. Why does that Sith character look the way it does? Why does, like make him scary again, right? One of the things about why my favorite character is Darth Vader. It's because when I first saw Star Wars, Darth Vader was the fucking scariest, meanest, most diabolical, didn't give two fucks. You had a reason to fear him, okay? There's no reason to fear this guy. There's no reason. Everything's cheesy to me, him or her. That's a big part of it. I think that the two main characters, I think that there's some things that once you hear other people talking about them, it sets in your head like why they look exactly the same. I think that's kind of cheesy. I think that the big thing that I hate, and I know this is a thing that people will argue with, it makes the Force not important. One of the most important things about Anakin was he was, one. That, like, he was the chosen one. He was the one, and now you have multiple ones of those. You know what I mean? Again.
Yeah, but this sets the timeline before Anakin. So basically, up to that timeline, that's the chosen one, and then Anakin later down the timeline is the actual chosen one. So they didn't know about Anakin yet.
Yeah,
I think that was the best.
But
thing
here's the thing. Weren't those two aren't the two twins from they did basically Anakin is like Jesus, right? In Star Wars, he's quote unquote from a virgin birth, right? The midichlorians created him. So now you have another one of those. You have two of those now. That's kind of weird.
But
to
he
me.
he was created by the Force, and those two were created by the thread, the witchcraft thread, right?
Yeah, but it's the whole virgin,
which I'm assuming is the Force.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just they have a different word for the Force.
Yeah.
To them, it's the thread.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's a little
Use
weird.
The thread.
I just didn't like.
thread.
I didn't like the third episode. I thought 1, 2, and 4 were good. I didn't like third episode.
Outside of like, I don't think that whoever the Sith guy is, like, I don't think his mask is that terrible. I mean, it looks a little cheesy, but like, I thought it was badass when he came floating through the air all silently, and then I mean, he literally force pushed like 6 Jedis, like.
Like no problem. Like flew way back.
I don't there's like, cool moments. Don't get me wrong. I agree. I agree. There's cool moments.
Even there's no lead up. Like they could touch on it after all of that. I mean, like
that's why I hate these shows, because like I can't get pissed off at my because you guys kind of try and talk me out of it and make me reconsider, and I just want to be angry at it,
Oh my gosh.
But I start listening to Josh, and I go, yeah, you're probably right. You know what I mean?
There's cool
moments.
Just
be fucking mad, dude.
They can always circle back. I mean, why do we really need to know who this person is and like why they should be feared like right off the rip? Like, isn't it cool that it's like it's mysterious and like it keeps you guessing like who is this person? Is it a Jedi? Is it an actual Sith Lord? Is it
it's a chick?
It's Mother
sure.
Anastasia.
Yeah, it's a chick.
When have
for
you
sure.
seen Rotten Tomatoes look like
mom.
this, though? When have you seen Rotten Tomatoes look like this?
Never.
A lot.
Not this low.
People review bomb stuff all the time.
I don't think it's review bombing. You know what I think it is?
That's from the fans.
Hold on. You know what I think it is? I don't think it's review bombing. I think this is one of the moments where people who usually don't vote on this stuff are so fucking tired of the bullshit and the shitty content that they're going, I'm going to go fucking review on this one. I think that's what it is. I think that when you take something that's majorly loved and you make it be bad, right? I get that there's some people that like it, but universally where you look, the majority of the people are talking about how they hate it. And the majority of the people that are Star Wars fans talk about how they hate it. Yeah. That happens,
Solo said he liked it.
When that happens, well, Solo loves all Star Wars shit. You know what I mean? When that happens,
I'll let it play out.
Yeah, we're only 4 episodes in, man. How many episodes are there going to be?
You force people to finally say, you know what, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm gonna go vote on this. I think that's what it is. I don't think this is review bombing. So, but it could be. You never know. Like, and I agree. What you say is
like, what if we get like 5 more episodes and it's just like blows everyone's mind?
And that's what
like.
Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I'm done with Star Wars with talking anything good about Star Wars until something like that happens where it blows my mind. Until then, it's garbage, right? And internally, I'm not going to sit here and just shit on it all the time, but internally, I don't care about, and this is coming from somebody who went to Star Wars Celebration every year, for like 3 years. I spent I have like, I'm one of the biggest Star Wars nerds that you're going to fucking meet, and I am out of it because everything's been so bad, and it's going to take what you're talking about, Josh, where it's that good for me to come back and go, all right, I'm back in. Otherwise, I'm just like, I'm not going to I won't go to see a fucking movie on the first night again. I won't go to Celebration. I'm out of it because it's gotten that bad. But it could happen. I hope so. We'll see. I think that what's her name does a good job. The chick who played X-23, I think she does a good job in it, and she looks cool. I think there's some other things that are kind of cheesy, but you're on mute, Richie.
See, I actually think that she's not. I actually think her acting right now is bad. She looks like she's about to start laughing every single time she does a line. And I'm not trying to like be a total dick, but she gained a bunch of weight. She's got like a big double chin, and which is fine. She's a growing girl, no problem with that. But you know, she just, I don't know, it looks completely different than the Logan Daphne Keene that I'm used to. But on the other hand, I think about it and I go, okay, that Daphne Keene spoke mainly Spanish, and maybe that's why she didn't have that many speaking lines until the end. Just, I don't think she's acting well in this series. But
I think she looks cool as hell. That's for sure.
Yeah, she does look cool.
She's the coolest looking of the Jedi. The continuity stuff is when you have to jump through hoops to make up for your mistakes in continuity. That's another thing. Like, I think that it shows that a fan of the series isn't watching it, but who knows?
That's what I liked about the way Disney was doing the Star Wars stuff is that, you know, they were sticking to the source material, to what we used to read, and then all of a sudden all this new stuff happened. And I liked that because the MCU was the opposite. They did their own twist on stuff. So I was like, okay, they got everything sticking to the source material over on Star Wars, and then in the Marvel, they're doing their own twist on stuff, their own continuity on the MCU live action. That's cool. But now it's starting to kind of just do what the MCU is doing. They're doing their own twist on stuff.
Paul Holloway says, just because you don't get exactly what you want doesn't mean something sucks. Yes, it does. That's exactly what it means. If I don't like it, you know, if I want to have good shit, right? And if what I see isn't good shit, then it sucks. You know what I mean? You can like it. I'm not saying your view is wrong, but in my view, it's fucking sucks because I don't get what I want. When I don't get what I want, everything sucks, you know? I'm not going to make a big deal about it, but it is what it is. Kiadi Mundi thing is driving people crazy. It's a problem. Yeah, that's for sure. That is 100% for sure.
See, I love sushi, but Brian thinks it sucks.
Fucking A.
Oh, I do love sushi.
I love sushi.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can there be a middle ground? Yeah, if they were putting out something that was good, but they haven't put out anything good since the beginning of Mandalorian. In my opinion, Andor was okay. Ahsoka was terrible. Obi-Wan started good, but they messed it up because how I think they did Vader dirty. They made him into a pussy. And the last 2 seasons of Mandalorian sucked. Boba Fett sucked, in my opinion.
See, I thought Obi-Wan was terrible.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that when Obi-Wan and Vader were like fighting, but they were playing like hide and go seek, and that, like, I'm like, dude, how is this a fight? Like,
yeah. These two need to be going at each other
away from Darth Vader. Like,
we were all waiting for that moment where it was going to be another fucking amazing lightsaber fight, and it should have been a show long lightsaber fight between those two. You know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I liked Ahsoka though. I thought the Thrawn. I mean, they should have just called it Thrawn instead of Ahsoka.
I know. Have you seen how fucking bad that book has dropped?
No.
Oh my god.
Even the limited to 1,000 one, the Clone Wars one.
Oh my
Which
god.
one?
Heir to the Empire.
Oh my gosh,
dude, you guys are gonna trip.
Oh, you're talking about the Thrawn. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the first Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's dropped too, big time. Hold on, there's a 9.8 that sold.
I'm glad I sold my Thrawn Matina, dude.
But see, now here's something that $400
for 9.8.
I watched Swag's video where he was talking about how much the Star Wars market has tanked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I commented on his video. He didn't respond, but that's fine. But I think that the problem with that is that ask anyone that buys every Star Wars book that comes out. I know there's plenty of people that do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the ones that are paying these high prices anyways. So it's not that like because he was trying to say like Star Wars fans, like trying to equate the market to Star Wars fans, but like Star Wars fans buy everything on the day of release, like the hardcore
Yeah.
fans.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
they're not they're paying $3-4 for their books. They're not the ones that are paying $1,000
Oh,
when these
these
books
were
are.
investors, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a newsstand Ahsoka that sold the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Hold on.
That's like my
See,
grail.
$200 for a raw copy. There was a graded newsstand. Look at that. A 9.4 of the variant sold for $1,500.
Is that down?
Yeah. Fucking A.
Hmm.
Big time. That was a $10,000 9.8, right? Let me find
Yeah.
this newsstand. A
I
9.6
never picked
newsstand
9.4.
sold. It's not a 9.8, but it's a 9.6 newsstand sold for $760.
That's
His video, he was trying to say that Star Wars fans don't care anymore, and that's evident by how the market is
What are they
tanking on
supposed to go
Star
buy
Wars
all these
books.
books up?
Yeah.
And I replied to it and I said, I think you're a little confused between speculators and Star Wars fans, because Star Wars fans aren't the ones that are buying that for $7,200. They bought that when it came out for $4.
Yeah.
Like they have that book already.
9.8 newsstand sold for $7,200. That's a pretty good sale for this book in a down market, to be honest. I don't know what a 9.8 newsstand sold for in the height of the fucking craziness, but
What, like 10, 15 grand?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than that, I'm sure.
well, let's just get into it, because today's drama alert is 100% based on the market. So let's just get started and get into it.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
All right, let's get down to business. Did you guys see the recent Heritage
Dude.
auction?
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
so many crazy sales.
Yeah. There was a really good sale of a lot of good sales of OA. What is it? What was the
Black Cat Mystery 50?
Yeah, sold for what? Just under 100,000 or under 1,800,000. What was it?
$840,000.
$840,000. Yeah, I think that should have been $1 million, but that's still pretty fucking good. That's still
People,
pretty good.
which is crazy because people only thought that, like, I know a lot of people that were talking about it, and I knew a couple people that actually had bids on it, and they thought it was only going to go for like 5. So they were like blown away that it even went for 840.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. There was a lot of good stuff in the OA that I definitely want to check out in the future. But to me, there was some major comic book sadness this last week, especially when you see that the Djurjevic Ultimate Fallout 4 and a 9.8 during the height, I know it's the height, I know it's the craziness of COVID and all that shit, was a 40,000 book. It sold for 43,000 in 2003, right? A 9.8 did.
Was that Steve Horn's copy?
Steve Horn's, I don't remember what Steve Horn's copy sold for. Was that the 43,000 one?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, his was the record, I think.
Okay, so in January of 2023, a 9.8 sold for 43,000. Okay.
Mhm.
Right. And then, all right, here we go. Where is it? 40,251 in 6/10/22, 40,000 6/16/22, and then 43,000 January 12th of 23. How much do you think it sells for now?
Less than half that.
15.
9,000.
I think a copy sold this week for $9,000. Yeah. Yeah, I think a copy sold this week for $9,000. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, it's a $9,000 book this week, which is crazy. That's nuts. That is a loss of the person that bought that book for $43,000.
Is it? Well, yeah, they're gonna take a hit, but like, what was that? What was that book selling for before COVID? I'm curious.
I think it was a $10,000 book, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's possibly even down from before COVID prices.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time. In a big way. Shout out to Automatic Comics, by the way. He's been doing just great content lately. Here you go. Sold on June 22nd for $9,300. Shout out to Funhouse with the $4.99 super chat, super sticker. Appreciate that, brother.
That's rough.
Yeah.
But were the people that were paying $40-some thousand for this book smart? Is it really a $40-some thousand book?
No. There's so many of these out there.
No.
Mm-mm. It's crazy.
How many 9/8s are there?
A lot. I don't have
100, 200?
I don't have
I'll
what's it
look
called?
really quick.
9/6s were selling for this much.
Oh yeah. 9/4s.
9/4s were selling for that much. And if you guys don't think that there's a lot of these out there, you guys, these were in the Five Below comic
tons
packs.
of those books out there.
Yeah. They gave these away in diamond dumps, you know?
I remember when people would post on Facebook like, "Ooh, look how many UF4s I have." And it was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, 10 of them. I have a very good friend that you guys all know and love that I remember one time saying to him, and I won't rub it in his face because he's one of my very good friends, but I told him one time, I'm like, dude, and he has like, I think he had like 10 of them. And I'm like, dude, just sell those things. No, it's going to be a car for my son when he, graduates. It's like, not anymore. Maybe.
What do you want to know? Just how many 9/8s or how many total? So 9/8 blue labels, there's 194.
I mean, is that a lot?
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot, but it's not
how many total are there?
A lot either.
Yeah.
But you got to remember the hype on Miles. It wasn't just COVID. It was the hype on Miles. And I think what hurt Miles more than anything is the inability to write great stories with Miles Morales and to be to take that character to the next level. And then not doing anything with any kind of live action, or at least creating at least get some actors out there or screen tests or something like that just to create a buzz.
Yeah, but the animated movies are crazy. So good.
I agree. I think Miles
they are impeccable.
Yeah.
I would rather him stay in animated than ever come to live action.
But
live action will never be as good as animated after Spider-Verse movies.
I agree. That Spider-Verse is the best
after
comic
the
book
second
movie I've
one,
ever seen.
It's just like now there is the part 2 to that coming out, right? Is it this year?
I don't know if it's this year or next year. It might be next year.
But shout out to Larry over at Niobe Comics, whose book is going to be in comic shops this Wednesday. Make sure you check it out. He made a good point where he said it should have never been that high, and we get that. We get that, and we agree. But it was that high. You know what I mean? It was like, and that's the crazy thing is that I would feel terrible if I didn't sell if I had 5 of these and I didn't sell them and I'd be so mad.
But if you paid, I mean, if you paid nothing for these and you could still sell your 5 copies, I mean, that's $50,000.
I agree with that, but I still can't get over the fact I'm one of those guys that I have a hard time selling those books because they've gone for so low. And even though I'm still making profit on them, like Jesse
Yeah, you
gives
want
me
the
shit.
max profit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesse always gives me shit because
Yeah.
he's like, you just sell things, just get rid of it, which I'm doing now. But I'm always
Yeah.
that person that thinks, man, this at one time was this, and I have a hard time getting over that. That's why I'm not a good comic book seller, you know. Shit, dude.
I think you gotta look at this book like the '86 Fleer Jordan, because '86 Fleer Jordan was like, man, right? That was the outlier that because you need those outliers to, it helps the hobby, right? Because you're saying, man, this modern book is 30-40 grand. That kind of levels up like your modern books. Well, if that can be up there, well, then these books have the possibility of, you know, based on rarity, it could achieve that. But you know, you need these outliers, and when the outliers start going down, well, then your books will start going down too.
Is
Right?
that
It's
Delato
almost like
book-
the face of the franchise, so to speak, right?
the Delato's still holding, right? That hasn't dropped at all, has it?
The what?
667.
Yeah, that hasn't
Oh,
dropped
because
at all,
that's
has it?
super rare though. That's so much more
Mhm.
rare.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I shouted out Automatic Comics to start that off because he has a fucking funny story that I want to talk about. I just got back into selling on both eBay and whatnot, and it's going great, right? I love it. I haven't had any major issues other than people just sending lowball offers that I just don't even respond to, you know?
Yeah.
So Automatic Comics put this up on IG, and it's a deal. He goes, I'm so frustrated right now. Make sure to block this buyer on eBay if you don't want to have to deal with this. I mailed him a perfectly packaged raw comic, right? With 4 layers of cardboard inside a Gemini, and he's complaining and threatening a negative review. All you have to do is show eBay this, and they'll take away the negative if he does, by the way, just heads up. All because I don't use flashy packaging materials. Also, I seal the ends of the Gemini with packing tape to protect from the elements, and this has worked successfully for 5 years with 0 issues. His goal was clearly to get a refund, of course, which he asked for. So, all right, this is how it starts. It's a Justice League #1. A raw, sold for $900. It's a buy it now offer. The guy makes a low ball for $600, and the Automatic Comics accepts. And then the guy writes back, for a comic of this value to have been shipped like this, like it was, is maybe an oversight. There was no outer wrapping to offer moisture resistance, no other protection other than a Gemini mailer. Surely, with all the high-end comics you have listed, this is not the standard. Can you help me understand why it was shipped so poorly? So Automatic Comics, or the guy sends pictures of the shipping. It looks fine to me. And I'll show you the pictures up front. They look good. He taped the book he used painter's tape. It looks like a good ship. So Automatic Comics writes back, that book was not shipped poorly at all. I used extra cardboard inside as well as sealed the edges with tape. I've shipped over $1,000 comics like this with 0 complaints and 0 issues. There isn't anyone that would agree with you that this was shipped poorly. If you want to return, you're welcome to it. But complaining about my packaging like this with this is ridiculous. Honestly, you're showing a perfectly packed comic in your pictures. I even use magazine-sized cardboard to ensure that the edges have extra space for protection. So the guy writes back, this is an example of how an eBay seller of high standard ships a comic book. I paid $175 for this comic that came in this packaging, and it was also in their company's logoed Ziploc type bag. And he shows this crazy packaging, right? So Automatic Comics writes back, you're paying for a bunch of fluff extra packaging that isn't needed. And the guy goes, do you still feel the same? Says you only. So Automatic Comics says, was this comic damaged? It arrived in perfect condition because it was packaged well. I don't understand the complaint unless you're trying to get money out of me.
No, I understand fully what the buyer.
Yes.
I totally get it.
Yep.
If somebody is buying a $700, $800 $1,000 book from me,
It's going in a box.
it not only that, it's going to be in a top loader.
Okay,
It's
let me
just a-
continue because
it's
this
just
is
a
the conversation I
courtesy.
want to have. This is the conversation I want to have. So let me continue with this. I've shipped over 1,500 comics. I know what I'm doing. I think and the guy said, and so that's what Automatic Comics says. The guy says, I think a refund would be in order here. Was trying to help you have a better business, and you attack me in such a rude way. Ridiculous. So the Automatic Comics goes, send me the comic back. I'll make sure to never do business with you again. And here are the pictures of how he sent the comic. Okay.
No, that's how he says he said the comic.
No, these are the pictures the guy sent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When he received it.
Yeah, to me, like an expensive book, I'm not good with that, bro.
Really?
Yeah, me either.
I'm
Me
not.
either.
Not in a Gemini isn't a cure all, and like
Yeah.
you're spending that kind of money, you want to see the seller like give a shit also.
Yeah.
Right? They're just you know what I mean? Gemini, like I get it.
So
Geminis
what is
are really good, but you
what
want to
is
feel like
acceptable? Like, what is the acceptable way for them to do it without going too much? Because there is, I get what he's saying. There is some packaging out there that's like kind of ridiculous. They're going a little too far, where I gotta fucking get through a tank to get to it.
Honestly, Brian, if he would have put it in a top loader, I don't think he would have had an issue with this guy.
Okay, that's a great fucking point. Throw it in a top loader and put that in a Gemini. Should you put it in like a priority mail box?
I would
It
if
should
I
have been shipped priority mailbox, right?
if I sell a $600 book, I don't ship it in a Gemini. It goes.
Right,
I will put it in a top loader. I will bubble wrap the shit out of that book, and then it goes in a box like this.
Yeah, because you want the buyer to feel like they got something expensive, not like from a yard sale. You know what I mean? And what is it going to cost you? $2.50 for a top loader? It's just customer service.
But here's the other thing. Here's the other angle. It got to him in perfect shape.
Luckily, right?
Yeah, thankfully it did.
That's a
Lucky
good
because
point.
I mean, like that's the only protection. Yeah, you put tape and you put it in a Gemini, but he spoke about weather, right? If this gets rained on, like that's not Geminis aren't waterproof.
So let me tell you what I do. Anything that's over 100, let's say about 150, about around $200. Okay. I have a stack of brand new top loaders. I use top loaders. Okay. That is 100% if it's going to be that expensive. And then what I use with the Gemini, I do send just the Gemini, and I don't put anything in any boxes, and I definitely don't use no peanuts. I take the tape. I just take one strip of tape and I just put it at each end of the opening of the Gemini, and then I take the tape like this. That seals for the moisture right there, and then I'll double tape that part on top of that. But other than that, though, I've had no problems with Geminis. I've had one return out of the thousands of books I've sold. I've had one person tell me that their mailman folded it and stuffed it in their mailbox.
Yeah, I don't have a
I've had
problem
no
with
issue.
it.
If you have the mentality of
But it's gotta have a
shipping
top
that
loader,
person's book, if you have the mentality, I'm going to ship this person's book the way I would ship it to CGC if I was going to get this shit graded,
Mhm.
you'll never have a problem. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, a top loader he wouldn't have even had this issue. If
I think top loaders are pointless. I don't think they offer any extra. I mean, you could bend a top loader just as easy as you could bend the extra cardboard you give it in a packaging. I don't think a top loader helps in a packaging like that.
Not
in a
not
Gemini. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's
Not
pointless.
the way I've seen USPS people throw packages
Yeah.
around in the back.
I do
they're the
understand.
worst.
Are we talking a Gemini onto its own with the shipping label on top of the Gemini and gone?
How this was shipped,
Or are we
right?
talking,
in between two nice pieces of magazine thick cardboard, a bigger Gemini, right? how this was shipped. I don't think a top loader would help in this situation. I do think
No,
I
but I'm
agree with
saying
you on the
along
boxes.
with it, I'm putting this in a priority box.
Yes,
also.
yes.
Oh,
If you're
yeah,
going to use a
yeah.
box, that is, I agree with the box, but I don't think a top loader helps
did
with
this
a
guy
Gemini.
just send the Gemini with the shipping label on top of it? And
Yeah,
it.
that's how
That-
he just got it in a Gemini. That's what it
see,
looks
now
like.
that's a problem. If he just got it in the Gemini $1,000 book with the shipping label on top of it, like whatnot,
My comic shop, if you buy $1,000 book from them, they're going to send it exactly the way they send it. They send it with one pad, one cardboard pad. They put it in their plastic bag. They fold it, they tape it, they put the receipt in there too, put it on the pad, and then they have their own type of Geminis. They're kind of like different folding.
Oh yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
in there. Boom. Now, if you order a lot of books from them, then they're going, including $1,000 book, they're going to build it like a slat, like if they're sending you a slat.
Yeah.
But for one book, I think, and this is why I use the top loader is not only it gives you a triple moisture protection, but it also it allows more stability inside,
I
so
think
it's not moving around.
I think the best thing that you should, and this is what I do agree with. I think a book this expensive should go in a priority box. You put it in that Gemini, like who said that? Somebody said put it in a Gemini and put that in a priority box and you're fine. I think that's totally fine.
Bro, you better ship my black cat in a top loader, bro.
Your shit's coming. Your shit's coming in a Gemini, my man.
Your shit's coming in a trash bag and a fucking cereal box.
Hey, bro, that's all right. I'll press it back. I'll press it the
I
way
know
it needs
you
to be
will.
pressed.
I've bought like expensive books like that from other countries and got them shipped to me like that, and it bugs the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
Like I want to get books shipped to me how I ship people's books to them, which is better than at least some people.
I think a
With
brand
that
new
said-
Gemini is a great shipping package. I really do.
100%. What Josh just said, I got to ask Josh a question. So, do you ever have issues with customs opening packages?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And do they fuck books up?
Oh yeah. I've had
It's
books
happened to me
fucked
recently,
up
that's
by
why it's
customs. Oh yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't know what they're looking at. You know, they
Yeah.
pull it out of the bag, throw it back in the box without being in the bag and the board. Like they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent a bunch of stuff to Canada this last
too.
shipping thing,
Yeah.
and I figured that they're gonna want to look at them. So I used to put, like, if somebody bought a bunch of books from me, like $5 books, stuff like that, or like anywhere from like $5 to $50 books, I would put them like in stacks of 4, put them in Golden Age bags, close them up, and then put them in that really nice Gemini box, those really sturdy Gemini boxes. But I figure if they're gonna look at them, it's better off just to put them straight into the box in bags and boards.
I don't even use the priority boxes because that's so expensive. You can get these boxes right here.
No, that's
This
what
is
I'm talking about.
14
Gemini makes a box just like that.
Yeah, like this is a 14 by 10 by 4. It costs like $1.50, and you can ship this priority. I mean, depending on where it's going in the States, for $7 to like $14.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cheaper than using a priority box from the post office.
Now I'm talking out of both ends of my mouth here. Okay. So the buyer had all the opportunity to say, hey, can you please ship that in a top loader? I would
Yes.
really appreciate it. And I'll even add a couple of extra dollars. So as a buyer, you also are in charge of that. You can drive that transaction as well, as opposed to, let's see how he ships it to me, and being a victim, right? Because you can drive and build a relationship with this seller. Hey, you do me a favor, if it's not too much trouble. I guarantee if he would have asked him, then Automatic Comics probably, okay, no problem. But right, because Automatic says, hey, I've always shipped it in a Gemini. That's the way I do it. But I guarantee if we were to ask Automatic if the customer would have asked for a top loader or something a little more secure, I guarantee if this guy's selling so much and the customer just finished giving you that money, like I don't think it would be an issue. So on one point, yeah, Automatic could have put it in a top loader, but then the buyer could have also asked for one, right?
So this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to have this conversation where there were some people that were kind of okay with it, some people that might be okay with it, other people that aren't. You know, this is perfect because now I want to read the comments because there's a lot of comments in here from people that we know and see, right? Justin Shannon, the poor grammar alone have caused me to ignore him. That's pretty good. I get that. Rick Dodson, wow, that guy is a prick. Matt Forge, let me complain about the packaging that was perfectly okay in order to get a refund on something there was no damage to, which I agree with. Newbie, can you let me know the buyer? I want to make sure I block this person. Thought clowns were only out for the circus. Jesus. I love Newbie. Jesus, man. I say can't wait to bring this up on Drama Alert. Theo says, what a goober. Como Comics says, thanks for another reminder of why I don't sell on eBay. F that guy. Not a single pushback yet.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Right?
I think a lot of that has to do with the way that the buyer addressed it. I mean, I always say you catch more bees or flies with honey rather than vinegar.
Here's the first pushback.
Jumping on somebody and just saying a bunch of stuff like, you could have, if you would have came to Automatic Comics and said, hey, I really appreciate the book, came in really good shape. I'd like to do more business with you, but next time, do you think it's possible you could at least put a top loader in there and maybe set it in a box?
Great,
we got lucky on this one.
Yeah, you and Hood have great points right there. That is a great. I had this problem the other day, right? I told this story about going to the dispensary and buying some. This is going to be long, so I'm going to drop this. I told this story about going to the dispensary, buying some cannabis that was there was mold on it or something, and it was really bad. And I took it back to them, not to get a refund because I know they're not going to give me a refund, just to say, hey, this is the strand. This is what it looks like. This is how it smells. I think there's something wrong with it. Just a heads up because they're still selling it. And the manager was a complete fucking bitch to me. She was just a bitch. So I go back there this week and she's the one waiting on me, right? So just like you're talking about, I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to kill her with kindness, right? So I'm fucking and she can tell she's kind of like, oh, I'm going to have to deal with this asshole. So I'm just super nice to her, give her a tip, tell her, get into a conversation with her on purpose. And I get home and there's a fucking 2 free joints in my fucking shit. So you're right, man. Kill her with the kindness, kill him with kindness. That's exactly the way to do it. But sometimes, man, you got to let a motherfucker know that you're pissed and you got to throw that shit up on the IG. So
that's true.
Yeah. I wish I would have been able to see this packaging a little bit more. I don't know if Automatic Comics, but here's the first pushback right here. It says, and this is basically what we were just talking about. Yeesh, dude, little defensive there. I get the sellers complaining about a non-issue, but I don't think he'd have wanted a refund if you hadn't come off so hot with a mild criticism. Your packaging is fine. Your people skills, not so much. What did Automatic say? I'm fine with that. He came in hot. I responded in kind. Kind of, that's the problem with texting. You might read that as him coming in hot. He might said that as coming in with the honey, right? So anyways, this was just a perfect idea of what to look at. This person puts out a fucking 4-paragraph response.
See, and you don't know if this guy buys a lot on eBay, right? Because he's showing what he's received in the past. So maybe he's bought from sellers that's just the way they ship, at a high level.
Yeah.
Right. And so maybe he's got.
That's what you expect.
That's what I'm
right?
thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So the expectation is set pretty high. So when he gets just a book in a Gemini and that's it, well, then you can see how it's a dissatisfier to him, right?
If I bought a $900 book and it showed up in a Gemini, I'd be a little heated, man. Because I would ship a $900 book in a Gemini.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad.
I get paranoid. Like when I used to sell, like I would like overdo it because I didn't want, oh, this book got damaged. You know what I mean? Like just to take that shit out of the equation. And I've always gotten, hey man, solid on the packaging, bro. I appreciate it. Because you want to see other people when they're buying from you, packaging awesome, awesome shipping, high level shipping, you know, like those things carry a lot of weight also when you're trying to sell something.
Yeah. Yeah.
As opposed to, was okay, but just shipped it a $900 book in a Gemini. Really not secure. We got lucky.
If he would have shipped that in a box, how many more times would that guy have bought from him?
Probably a lot.
Versus him shipping that in a Gemini, and that guy will never buy another book from him ever again. It's all about the return.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad you're here, Josh, because there must have been something in the collective unconscious that made you realize we were going to talk about a crazy foreign thing tonight. I saw this from our boy fucking Rad, who put up this post about this first appearance of Godzilla that is supposedly being sold, but it isn't his first appearance. This is his second appearance. Yeah. Do you know about this?
Yeah, I actually put this in the drama section of the Discord.
Oh, nice. Oh, fucking nice. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, because I'm in a Discord group that's like a manga Discord group with a bunch of guys that are just crazy about manga. And yeah, CGC put this up, and they all the guys in this Discord I'm with are like, this is not the first appearance of Godzilla. And so they all started commenting on CGC's post that they had up and telling them, hey, this is wrong. This isn't the first manga appearance of Godzilla. And CGC, whoever does their social media, kind of argued with them for a little bit, and then just started deleting all their comments of them saying that that's not the first appearance. And then eventually, if you go to the post now on IG, they just turned commenting off. They deleted all the comments and they shut commenting off on that post.
Ugh.
So this is like his second appearance. It's not his first appearance, because this was an appendix that came out of what's it called? Ashimiro, I think, number 11. And his first appearance is in issue number 10.
Omoshiro book.
Yeah. Omoshiro, yeah. So his first appearance is in book 10. That's technically book 11. And in 10, it's like, I'm trying to think, like you get like a book that has like a little mini book attached inside of it, kind of.
Yeah.
So in issue 10, that's how the Godzilla story is. It's like a little mini issue.
Do they grade just the mini issue itself?
No, you would have to grade the whole book because it's like stapled in with the rest of the book.
Gotcha.
But it's a 16-page story, and I think Godzilla's on like 7 of the panels.
Was this out before the movie or after the movie?
I want to say before, but don't quote me on that. I could be terribly wrong.
That would be super cool.
So
if that's
wrong
the case.
on that.
Yeah, that could be super cool if that's the case.
But because I posted in the Discord's drama section, because this ended up selling at Heritage for like $14,400, I think.
Wow. Jesus.
And I'm assuming whoever bought it is assuming that it's the first appearance of Godzilla.
Yeah,
because that's what the CGC label says, but it's technically not. So
heads up for every major business out there. You might think it's good to turn off comments or to block people.
Yeah.
This goes for content creators too. It's not. It just makes you look soft and like you're doing something wrong and you know it. That's what it looks like. Don't do it. Blocking.
Also, it's not Hulk 80 versus 181 because Wolverine was on 1 panel, Godzilla's on 7 in the book before this. So
yeah, it's like a Gambit, right?
Yeah,
that's more like Gambit. First appearance of Gambit is 100% the annual number 14, where he's in like bunch of panels.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So yeah. So
like,
someone
you don't
paid.
think, hey, it's Wolverine. It's good enough on the. It's a pretty big panel. Hey, I'm Wolverine. This is my first appearance. Even though they'll try and tell you the next issue is, but I'm right here.
So yeah, I don't know, who labeled this or who, because like that's a big label to put on a book. Like if I ever send a book to CGC and I want something like that labeled on it, I'm assuming I would have to email Matt and I would have to give him like tons of evidence saying, this is for sure what this is. So, I don't know who labeled that or how it got that label or anything, but it's not right.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting.
And someone paid a lot of money for that book.
Uh-huh. Yep, a ton. What is this? Look up this CGC cert, a 9.8 with 3 lines of grader notes. The book is beat. What's the CGC cert? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Grading is becoming such a big problem right now. It's unreal. All right, hold on here. Let me do this. Let's see here. Are you going to put the cert in or what? Let's see it. Have you guys gotten any? Tony Fix says that he's got a bunch of books that are being graded with the new JSA stuff. Have any of you guys got any of the new JSA stuff?
No.
No. Did you sell your Badlands books? I saw one of them sold. I was going to ask if it was yours. Your Bad Planet book.
Oh yeah, I sold one of them. I sold one for $900.
Yeah.
But now everyone's like, I have one listed for $700 now because now it's like the people that do have some listed for some reason want to drive the price down on the book. So it's like a race to the bottom now, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it is what it is because those books were like $3. So
yeah. Yeah, that's a score. You did just fine on that. All right. Shout out to everybody out there that enjoyed this drama alert. It was a short drama alert tonight, but you know how we end it. We got to go talk to our boy, Mr. David Lee Roth. My favorite part of the show each week is how we do this.
Can you hear me out there? Hey man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Did you guys see this first appearance of Marge Simpson? Somebody found the first appearance of Marge Simpson. So
that's funny.
Yeah. Archaeologists find depiction of the Simpsons character on a 3,000-year-old Egyptian mummy coffin. So fuck all you guys that think whatever book is the first appearance of Marge Simpson. This guy got it first. Yeah. So there you go.
That's so funny.
That's the AI feat.
That's more.
Oh,
more
damn
Simpson
it!
Craziness.
Damn it! Hold on, we got to go right back.
Oh yeah.
1 second. Hey, we got to go right back.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the into the into the
But let's get down to business.
DC Comics junks all covers by Francisco Mattina over AI accusations. Holy cow. DC Comics withdraws all unpublished Mattina covers over AI use accusations. Significant criticism from industry peers, including Adi Granov and Scott Williams. Titles like Action Comics, Brave and the Bold, Superman affected by the change. Wow, dude, look at this. This is crazy. All these covers. DC, good job, DC. Good job. We better never see you fucking choose AI art over a real person in the future. You just made your stand. You don't do it. Don't do it. You just fucked yourself. Look at that. All gone. So replaced by one with Kari Randolph. So this is
but some of them are going to leak out, right?
I don't
and they're
know.
going to be worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Did they get printed? I wonder if they got printed. This one was taken down. We didn't even see this one.
No, I hadn't seen that one.
We saw that one. Haven't seen this one. Wow, there's a lot of them.
Man, he did a Spawn book like that.
Yep. I remember that. He did his Gamora cover like that too.
Yep.
Man, okay, what does DC say here? They say, let's read what they say. Reported on super
He's being canceled, bro.
wow, man. That is crazy. I don't has DC reported anything else about it?
I haven't seen anything.
Here we go. DC.
Oh man, he finished those covers in 3 days.
Guy's a machine, literally.
Yeah. Oh man, that's terrible. DC recently altered its solicit. Oh, so all they did was alter the solicitations. They didn't even announce anything. That's crazy.
Yeah, they probably won't say anything. I mean, they haven't said anything about the other people covers that they've changed solicitations on, I don't think.
It's going to be funny to see what his peers, like what breaks out in the social media sphere between him and his peers. Like if they continue to give him shit and to call him out. And I mean, if he's smart, he'll just jump into the world of movie artwork, you know. There's a lot of artists that make all their money, like Dave Wilkins. Dave Wilkins is an amazing artist that in comics too, but he does most of his stuff working for movie companies, you know, doing storyboarding or promotional art or stuff like this. You can't be a comic book artist anymore and try to get away with this. It's just not going to work. So, man, that's crazy. That is nuts. I was always hoping that Matina Books would take another hike, because I have so many of those Matina covers that were so expensive at one point, and I'm being selfish thinking, man, I want to sell these. Do Matina Books take an even further drop?
Well, I sold that Thrawn Matina at its height, and I am so glad now that they sold it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I have a 9.8 of the Gamora, and I gotta sell that fucker.
Sell it, bro.
I know. Put that shit
How
up
much you
right
want
now.
for it?
All right. Well, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I wonder if Matina said anything about it on Twitter.
I didn't do it.
Let's see here. Search Matina. Is that how you spell it? Is it Mattina? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Francesco. Let's see what the people are saying about him. DC, yep, all over the place. Comic Central. He hasn't responded, obviously, though.
No, I don't think he's said anything, which
How
I
many?
feel like
Yeah. How many of his old covers do you think?
Bro, Matina invented AI, bro.
yeah, I mean AI, I mean that's like this has only been a thing for what, like the past few years. I mean, I don't think he could have that many that are.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He's been pretty active the last couple months. That's 2018. No way on that.
Yeah.
He probably was doing it before anybody.
What about the Space Coast book? Oh, I hope that Space Coast book isn't AI. That's a good cover.
And see, that's one of the things. It's like, you know, people bought that and they didn't second guess like if it was or not, you know.
You know, Josh, that is whenever I talk about AI with Dennis and Jesse, that's Jesse's kind of thought process, that
Yeah.
people that are coming
People-
in and buying the comics don't give a shit whether it's AI. It's just the
Yeah.
people that are on social media that complain.
No one second guessed that bought that. They just love Matina. They weren't going, oh man, I wonder if this is AI. They just said, oh no, I love Matina. Buy. Like,
Well, here's that. So that to me isn't the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that his peers are now starting. So if his peers care, that's where you
Yeah.
kind of have to be like, okay, that's a problem. But you're right. There's people that could care less who even drew that image. They just like the image,
mhm,
you know?
mhm.
So it's very, very interesting, man. Oh, man. AI art continuing to cause outrage in the comic book world. That's the way it works.
It's like a baseball player on steroids. Can these guys still hit a baseball without steroids? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh,
But it makes them a better baseball player, right?
Yes.
So the competition is pretty fierce out there for covers and things like that, like
Mhm.
more than we know. And like this guy's just trying to eliminate his competitors.
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you seen those covers? Like, if we never talked about AI or anything, we'd just be blown away at all these Matina covers.
Mhm. Yep.
Damien says, does this diminish his legacy? Of course it does. Absolutely. Yep. For sure. So,
I mean,
all
I
right.
thought it was already tarnished with like all the accusations of everything
cover-
else. Yeah.
swiping and stuff.
Cover swiping. Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Right.
Not only does
the intent, bro.
Yeah, not only does he not, learn from his lesson and start just doing his art, he leans even further into it and starts using AI. It's like, Jesus, dude, you just don't care. You just don't give a fuck. He's just making money. So, Brad says, I don't know who Dimish Matina is. Yeah, funny joke. All right.
Can you hear me out there?
I got to bounce, guys.
Hey,
All right,
man,
brother.
don't be
Well, I love y'all, man.
Me.
All right.
Peace.
I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
So nice we had to play it twice. Cantanker says, I think Shikari is worse than Matina, but here's the thing. Shikari ain't using AI, man. Shikari, shout out to Shikari, shout out to Brian Polito, Coffin Comics, Sean Udachko over at Comics Elite. They're standing behind that guy so much so that they're putting out some major comic books, right now, starting this weekend over at coffincomics.com. I think it only lasts till Monday. And not only that, there's rumors out there that there is a show your work videos of of Shikari doing his covers. And they're like 80 hours worth of work. 70 to 80 hours.
They're gonna release those.
If somebody calls him out, he'll put them up, and I hope that happens. I hope that rumor is true that he has those out there. But I truly don't think Shikari is using AI. I think he's just very good at using Photoshop, and layering stuff, drawing stuff. Do I think it's as I'm not gonna say as good. I don't know what the word is, but do I think it's
The same.
the same?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it.
The same as traditional art? No, I think traditional art is harder to do. I think you have to be a traditional artist. It takes more talent, but you can't say that the people who use Photoshop are not artists. They're definitely artists. Personally, I don't think it's the same as traditional, but some people out there think it is, and I could never make a cover like that. Fuck, even using AI art, So it is what it is. But All right. I think that was it. I think the hood just left right in time. Do you have anything crazy to talk about, Josh?
No, not really. Did you guys go over any of the heritage stuff or no?
So,
Just to show the crazy prices.
no. What were some of the things that you want to take a look at?
I mean, there was the OA, a couple different OAs that went. So the big thing is I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Hold on one second. Give me. Let me look this guy's name up really quick. Because a lot of this stuff came from. I don't want to mess the guy's name up. A very big like EC collector.
I'm trying to see all the. Hold on. Let me go back here. Live auction.
Roger Hill.
Yeah.
Roger Hill.
Yeah.
So he passed away, and a lot of the stuff was from his collection because he had been collecting for decades and decades and decades and decades.
Yeah, there's the Black Cat Comics, number 50 original art, $840,000 for this, you guys. And to me, I think this looks better in the OA.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good in black and white.
Yeah. It's so much better, and I understand why it sold for this much. I mean, look how good that looks.
I mean, to me, that's the pinnacle of, a lot of people will say Chamber Chills 19, but Black Cat Mystery 50 is like the pinnacle to me for pre-code horror covers.
I agree. 100%. This is it. I think you can put Punch up there, but it doesn't get anywhere close to this in my opinion. Damn. And this looks so much better in the original art than it does on the comic cover. Damn, that's good.
So yeah, I mean that sold for $840,000. A lot of people click on that tech. So there are so many people talking about this sale, and I will admit I even posted about it. But so this book sold in the same book. This same book sold in 2022 for $1 million and something. And it just resold the other day for 600 and some thousand. So it was like a $465,000 loss on this book. And everybody is like, oh my God, the golden age market is collapsing. That's not what's happening. So let me explain this really quick. When you put, I'm going to say common, okay, this is an uncommon book according to like the Gerber Scarcity Index. There's over 70 copies of this book on the census between blue and purple. I know there's raw copies of this book out there. When you put a uncommon book like this up against like all that OA that was selling and like the one suspense comic that sold in a 1.5 for 50-some thousand, and that Matt Baker cover that sold for $6. When you put stuff like that in the same auction with a book like this, nobody gives a shit about this Tech 27. Everyone wants the stuff that never comes up for sale. This book comes up for sale multiple times a year, at least. Yeah, like so I've seen so many posts on Facebook of people like trying to use this book as an indicator that like the market on golden age stuff is collapsing, and it's not. It's because it was put in an auction with a bunch of other more rare things.
Yeah. Daredevil, Frank Miller and Klaus Janson original art is amazing. This is unreal right here. Look at that.
Oh yeah, what is that? Daredevil
165.
Yeah, Yep. Dang, I missed that. I didn't even see that sell for 300 and some thousand.
330K. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Let's see here. Marvel Comics 280,000 for 4.5.
Yes. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's like Same, up, down. That sold for a grip, 264,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was the first issue.
Wow.
Number 15, but it's the first Haunt of Fear issue.
What is this? More Frank Miller? Nope, John Romita Sr. Wow, Kingpin.
It's so funny though, because then when you see pages like this of Frank Miller and John Romita selling for 200,000-300,000, you would think that Black Cat cover would have went for
$1 million.
more than
Yes.
840,000, even though that's a crap load of money.
Yeah, such a great cover. Love this book.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Chamber of Chills 23.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite covers.
Yeah,
180 grand.
that's beautiful.
Hmm.
We got Dark Knight Returns page. That's pretty cool. 156,000.
Yeah, I think the one day, I don't remember if it was the first day or the second day auction totals, but it was like Heritage brought in like over $14 million just from one of the auctions.
Oh, look at this cover. Buscema Wolverine.
Yeah, that's dope.
Wow. With Hulk. That's awesome. 144,000. Herb Trimp cover. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
140,000. Ton of just great art. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, and I don't know if this was part of Roger Hill stuff, but I'm assuming most of the horror stuff
Yeah.
was from his collection.
Bagley, Amazing Spider-Man 379. That's a great cover. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a great cover. You're right. You know, I'm just skipping over those books that we normally see. I'd rather see the OA. That's beautiful. 100,000 for that. 96,000 for that. What is this? Alex Raymond, Flash Gordon, OA. That's pretty unreal.
Yeah, there was some crazy family Robinson Gold Key #1 cover went for like $84,000. And my one buddy that he collected OA forever ago, he said that like you couldn't give away like gold covers, like gold key covers like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Like he was blown away that it sold for $84,000.
Here's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 for 87,000.
Yeah, I think that's down. I think wasn't that almost? I thought that was like 100,000 at one point. Or
I
I
feel
could
like
be wrong.
everything's down. Oh, look at this.
Oh yeah, that's the cover. Yeah,
Wow.
the gold key. Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
Thor. Jack Kirby Thor cover. Holy shit. 84,000. There's more Alex Raymond, Flash, Gordon, Dark. What is this? Wally Wood, Weird Fantasy 15. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's the complete six page story.
Holy cow. 87,000. No, wait, how much? 72,000. Black Magic, Kirby and Joe Simon. That's pretty cool.
And it was nice. It was nice to see because I love Golden Age stuff. So it was really nice because like there's only there's certain titles that always fetch like big bucks, and there's other titles that don't. But it was really nice to see like some of the lesser title like art get a good chunk of money.
That is beautiful. Like how good that art looks.
Blackhawk, yeah.
Yeah. The plane in the background, that's beautiful. Actually, I didn't want to do that. Hold on, let's go back to that. And back. Okay.
Yeah, because there's some probably coming up on them at some point, but there were some Golden Age books.
Tomb of Terror.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And what did that sell for? See, like I feel like that was like
Way
even though
low.
that seems like a crazy high number, I feel like that was a good buy.
Yeah. Dave Gibbons Watchmen page. Wow. That sold for 66. Wait, have these sold yet, or do they all sell for 66,000?
Yeah, I think these are all the sold listings.
Wow.
Yeah, sold on June 21st. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to where we were. That was that Frank Miller page. I love that Joker Brian Bolland magazine cover.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That was gorgeous. Here's the Baker that we talked
The
about.
Cinderella Love, yeah.
That's one of the most beautiful
60,000.
covers ever, man. Damn.
And there's 3 of those in a 7.5 on the census.
1/8.
And there's a 1/8 that's never come to auction.
What is this? Oh wow, Barry Windsor Smith Wolverine Weapon X stuff. That is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
So still underrated in the secondary market. What the Weapon X storyline in Marvel and what was it? Marvel Comics Presents. Such a
Tony
beautiful
says
page.
he was buying this. People with more money than they know what to do with.
Yeah. Nick, did you buy anything at this auction? Nick's in the chat. He's a big Nick Beruggi's a big OA guy. That's beautiful right there, Monera.
Yeah.
That's the only Monera stuff I like is the Savage. That's that right there. That's beautiful. Mazzucchelli Daredevil 233 from the Born Again. I just pulled out a run of Born Again to sell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Oh my God. Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah, and that was an ad, I think. Yeah, that was the original art for an ad.
That is so good. Look at that.
Yeah, that guy had an insane collection.
Marvel Tales 106.
Yeah, that Suspense Comics.
That's
number 3.
Crazy book.
1.5 for $51,000.
Nuts. I see these and I just kick myself every day. Is CGC gonna ever do on-site grading again? You think? Are they doing it?
I think they are already.
Are they doing it at? Are they going to do it at Baltimore?
I don't know. I don't know if they've released a schedule yet, but I know.
Oh, I love
they
that
were
cover.
just doing it at some con that they were just at. That's cool.
Yeah, I hated that time period of Wolverine, but I love the storyline. But I love that cover. It's a cool cover. Steranko Detective 33 variant. That's cool.
At Heroes, yes. Thank you, Cletus.
Heroes is where they did it.
Grading at Heroes, yeah.
Chamber of Chills.
Yeah, and see that only went for $48. Like,
yeah, that's
again,
gorgeous.
Seems crazy expensive, but I think that was a crazy good buy.
Bernie Wrightson, Frankenstein illustration. What's that? Rocket Man. I wish they would. Are they gonna? That's Feldstein. House ad too. That's beautiful. It's got the that weird fantasy cover on the right. I love that cover.
And they had another auction that ended today, and I think they have another one that's going tomorrow. Heritage.
Yeah. Yep. Was that? What is this? That's beautiful. Holy cow!
Savage Sword of Conan.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's gorgeous.
So much work.
Yeah. Ramita Jr. Look at that, Wally Wood. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's dope.
George Perez. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think
more V for Vendetta. That's interesting. Dave Stevens. Kirby Fantastic Four, number 53. That's cool. Only went for 40,000. Both Buscema's on a Fantastic Four cover. Amazing Spider-Man 29 Ditko. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these are probably. Oh wow, Mike Plug.
Yeah, that's cool.
Werewolf Night. Wow. Buscema's Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, this blew me away. We talked about this early in the show. A 9.6 sold for 33,600. A few weeks ago, before this, at the end of May, a 9.8 sold for like 28.
Wow.
Yeah. So I
Wow.
think somebody either really fucking wanted this or just
Yeah.
didn't do their research. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because if that price, if that would hold, and that person were to auction their 9.8, I mean, that would have been a crazy good buy at 20, whatever you said.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna check my email real quick. Here we go. So this is what Nick bought. Oh wow. Look at this. Star Wars page.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, let me see what else he got. He also got this. Let me go here. Oh, this is the actual what the actual cover looks like. It's Star Wars number 104.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's nice. Not bad,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
I would love we're gonna do another OA show here soon. I hit up Mike about seeing if he wanted to do it for this, and so we're gonna try and put something together. I'm gonna bring Nick on too, but yeah, man, that was absolutely crazy auction. That Black Lagoon creature from the Black Lagoon's cool too. Look at that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh wow, that's beautiful. Dante's Inferno. Love that.
After you see all this stuff sell, and you're like, it makes you really question, like, what. It's not the whole market that's soft. Like, what parts of the market are soft? Because there are parts of this market that are just going bonkers right now.
It's all about rarity, man. It always has been. It always will be. I mean, especially with these 101 things.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Seems like that's high grade for a
Yeah.
Bolt 7.5.
Yeah. What's this? Wow, that's a beautiful Hulk cover. Hulk 351, 28,000. Jerry Robinson, Batman, number 14, story, page 11. That's beautiful. Yeah, man. OA is where it's at. Look at that. That's cool.
OA, pre-code horror,
Yeah.
Golden Age romance.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are popping.
That's
Pulps.
Beautiful. Look at the colors on that.
The flame.
Yeah, Mile High Pedigree. That's gorgeous. Yep, the old shit, man. That's beautiful too. Sandman OA.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's tons of shit in this. Look at that. Herb Trim Incredible Hulk 181 recreation art.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way that was the original.
No. Yeah, it's kind of weird. That recreation art's kind of interesting, man. There's something that just doesn't feel right about it.
And especially with how much it goes for. Like,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Richard Corbin stuff was. Oh, look at that! The original art for Neil Adams Hot Wheels cover sold for. Oh my god, dude! I can't believe that it sold for that. This is such a crazy cover, you guys. Santa is about to run over two kids. Like this is Hot Wheels comics. It's Neil Adams, and it only sold for $22,000, $23,000. Oh man. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, yeah.
The Hendrix.
That's Jimi Hendrix, yeah. What did that Venus sell for? 20, 21.
Yep.
5.5.
Yeah, it's a tough book. Look at that. Superman 2. That's a beautiful, beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Damn.
Seems low compared to what Superman 1 sells for.
So much stuff that you just want when you see it. Like, I want to go find one of those Hot Wheels books now.
Right.
If I can't have the damn OA, I'll just go buy a copy. Those are still hard to find. Look at that. 80 Marvel Family 1, 20 grand.
19.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What's
everything
this?
I saw on this, I'm like, oh man, I can't go buy this because it's too much money.
So I talk about this all the time, you guys. Dave McKean did these covers, and they're not drawn. These are like actual rocks in a box.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, check this out. It's like in a deep frame, wood frame. These are actual pieces of.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just take a picture of it and use that as a cover. This is Hellblazer 13 cover.
So years ago, I don't own it anymore, but years ago I bought some OA from Indonesia, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles OA. And one of the covers had, I think it was Raphael standing on kind of like it looked like the peak of a mountain. And it was an actual rock they had put on the cover. It was so cool.
Wow.
So that's really cool. I didn't know that about this.
Yeah. That's all the Sandman covers were done like this. And they're big. A lot of them are big. They're not small. I don't know how big this one is. 23 inches by 31 inches by 2 inches deep.
20K bankroll? You mean like $10 million bankroll?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this was absolutely bonkers. There's a Liefeld cover. Where'd it go? Right there. Deadpool, Batter Blood 1 through 5.
19,
all covers. All covers.
Oh, 1 through 5 for only 19.
Yeah. This is the new series that just came out, right?
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. A 9.8 Hulk 180 for, that's pretty damn crazy. $18,000. Let's see here, Star Wars. Here's more. That's a cool Star Wars cover. Damn, man. Oh, I love this book right here. X-Men 510, the sketch. That is one of the toughest books.
Is that up or down? I'm curious.
That's a great question. I don't remember the numbers. I'm too much of a stoner to remember the numbers.
I know that which Hangman was that? Is that the one with the
horses?
Oh no, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a crazy one that sold.
Defenders cover.
Is there a clearance section on Heritage? No.
Sam Keith, Joker, and Batman. That's cool.
That's cool.
What's that? Oh, look at that.
I wish there was a clearance section on Heritage.
I know. That's beautiful. Dave Stevens pinup.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. 15 grand. Torchy. What's that? Kubert Wolverine. He-Man, that's badass. Magazine cover. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I love this Spider-Man cover right here. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Looks better than in the original art. Here we go. First ever Overstreet.
Oh,
and a 9.2. 14,000. That's super cool. Here's another pulp. Cool pulp.
First Tarzan? Or yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think so.
Let me look. Yep. First appearance of Conan.
Yeah. Conan, that's what I meant. Yeah, Conan. Seems cheap. 6.5. That's pretty up there.
Yeah, 14 grand.
For a pulp.
John Carter Warler. That's a great piece of art. Look at that. That's crazy too. Black Cat Mystery Comics 48. Just keeps. Oh, what's this? Elf Quest stuff. 1915. Is this Buster Brown? What is this? Yeah, Buster Brown, 1915.
Wow.
Tarzan, more Buscema, Neil Adams, X-Men the Animated Series promotional art. That's cool. I love this cover.
Yeah.
That's such a great
Totem
cover.
pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, Terror Tale, Startling Terror Tales 11. That's a beautiful cover.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, that was another one of those like
Recreation.
recreations. Yeah. I love that cover though. I have that on a hoodie.
I want to get that. Look at that. That's beautiful. What a great cover.
Yeah, that's dope.
More pulp action. Yep, it just doesn't end. It keeps going.
Yeah, there was so much killer stuff.
4 or 5 of that. What's this? Look at this. That's fucking cool.
Yeah. Oh, and that was for, does it say it was for 1 through 3?
Yep, complete series.
That's
bound. It's a hardcover bound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still
that's
a lot.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Because I was gonna say I've seen that first issue go for that price.
This is the very first Bone right here. Thorn Tales from the Lantern. This the very first appearance of Bone. This is one of the toughest comic book things you'll ever find. 10
Is
grand.
that the comic itself or the art?
This is the comic itself, not
Okay.
the art. Yeah, this is just the comic. It was like, if I remember correctly, wasn't it like a college thing that he did that he worked on, Jeff Smith worked on, he put out just locally?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Super rare. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Graham Ingalls.
What did Nick say? Brian, I sent you ballin' since you like the Joker. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Where's this? Oh, nice. Look at this. Nice, Nick. That's fucking.
Oh, dude, I love Bolin, but I never realized how rich of like a catalog of like art that he has.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. And he did a lot of those house ads too back in the day for a lot of those like Warrior magazines and all those old school UK things. So, all right, guys, we're about to hit the 3-hour mark, but I think we're going to go jump in the Discord. So we're going to, even though we haven't been jumping in there a lot lately, we'll go jump in there for a half hour or so, depending on who jumps in there. So we'll see you guys in there. I got a big Whatnot sale tomorrow, starting at, I think it's like 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Tons of stuff. I took pictures of most of it. You can see it. I've got, check this out. Hold on, let me show you this. I've got a ton of Michael Turner stuff that I'm selling. So if there's any Turner fans, come hang out. But G.I. Joe, I got a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff, and here's 2 cool things.
Nice.
G.I. Joe special number 1, signed by Larry Hama in blue. It has a rip on the back cover. That's the only reason this isn't graded. And then a G.I. Joe number 21 signed by Larry Hama too. So if there's any G.I. Joe fans out there, I got a ton of G.I. Joe variants. I've got a ton of Michael Turner stuff, a bunch of keys, bunch of craziness. Whatnot has been absolutely great for me lately. I just jumped back on there and it's been really, really good. So let me go ahead and how's your sales been on Whatnot lately?
Good.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
I'm still like, that's why I never stopped. Like,
yeah. Let's see here.
I cannot complain.
Is there a way to look at all the auctions? There isn't, I don't think. But if you guys want to check it out, all the auctions are there. there is a link to this in my bio. I'll go ahead and put a link in the comic section. Go give it a follow. We'll start tomorrow. 120 or so books. Nothing too crazy in sales, you guys. This is like $5 to like 75 at the highest, I think, is where everything is. $5 to $75 starts. So if you guys just want to come and get some really cool books, a lot of cool Michael Turner stuff, some Michael Turner variants, some second prints, third print stuff, a lot of keys. I'll have a ton of, there's a bunch of ratios, a ton of first appearances, all kinds of goodies. Come hang out, check it out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, what do you got? Any sales coming up?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
9:15.
What are you gonna be selling? You gonna be doing foreign stuff?
Foreign stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do every Wednesdays on Whatnot, all foreign stuff at 9:15.
Yeah, it's been really good for me, and it's been good for the people that are buying too because they're getting great deals. I kind of finally decided that I'm just, what I'm doing right now is paying for San Diego. We got a fucking killer place in San Diego, so I'm just gonna pay for that by selling books, and then hopefully have a chunk of change, to take with me. So,
different place than you guys had last year, or the same?
Yeah, dude. This time we're only 3 blocks from. We're right on.
Oh, nice.
We're right on the main street that they shut down, and 3 blocks from the con.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, that's an easy walk.
Nick, 100%. We will meet up multiple times. So he's got a 20th anniversary panel Friday at 11:30. I'll be there. I'll do my best to be there for sure. So. I'm looking forward to. I still got to get my tickets. That's the other thing. Like, I always have a hard time finding tickets. Last year, shout out to Matt DeVoe at Cover Price. He got me a ticket. I'll end up. I have a link to buy them, but I don't want to have to buy them if I don't have to. So I know that sounds crazy, you guys, but I don't spend that much time in the con. I spend maybe a couple hours in the con. I'd rather just hang out. And then go spend time in the con. But it is what it is. So I'll be trying to find some tickets there. I think I could still buy them. They're like $350 or something for the whole weekend, which is still crazy. Shout out to Hive Comics. Sell feet pics and you will get your money up in no time. Make sure you guys go follow Hive Comics. The good guys. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, you guys, we will see you tonight on Whatnot, 4 p.m. And we will also see you. What else do we got coming up? We've got, what is today? Tuesday. Tuesday, we have Ryan Kincaid and I love you, Nick. You're the man. We got Ryan Kincaid and the owner of Hall of Heroes Tuesday night on Industry Show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Come hang out with us there. You guys are gonna love it. And go buy Dynamite Comics at your local comic shop, and also check out Niobe Comics at your local comic shop this Wednesday on Antarctic Press. Appreciate all you guys. Much love. We'll see you next time. We're out. Come hang out on the Discord.